we're here to bring you the laughs, the lols, and the loves. We got a big podcast
Big
for you.
show. We got some great content. We're getting prepped for our day off for Australia Day or Invasion Day, whatever you call it. It's still a day off, and we fucking like days off. And
we have no Scouser on the podcast, so you will be able to hear most of the words.
It's already more relaxing without him here. Guys, heaps coming up.
Buckle up. Was that not the bit?
No, I thought it was.
I thought it was too. I did the seatbelt bit.
Yeah,
buckle up.
Ready? I reckon here. All right, buckle up.
Pickups to the ketamine thug, much love to the pumpkin-headed one. Thin head and nuggy in the morning, drip harder than your missus when she's snoring, Tom. And don't get embarrassed, lad from the gong in the next row.
That's Frenchy.
Have you got your passport?
Did you get your shots?
Bergen sidekicks, man, the party with the Lord. It's the Tom and Frenchy show.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Tom and Frenchy show. We're back.
Did you hear that the Bogan psychic we had, she actually died?
No, she fucking didn't.
I don't know. She seemed like she was on death's door is all I'm saying.
Oh, I've been actually that was the other job I've been meaning to do is to get her back, and then we're going to go do a filmed Where Are They Now with her. We're going to do a not a Where Are They Now, we're going to do another.
Who was the host of that show? Maybe we could get him.
We're going to do another.
He's dead too. It's probably Bert Newton. We'll get Ghost Bert Newton to visit the ghost psychic.
I didn't mean Where Are They Now. I meant we're going to get another interview with the Bogan psychic at her crack den. We're going to film it, and that's coming up.
I feel like an interesting show with her would be like, you know how sometimes with like Biggest Loser, they'll be like, this is how much you eat in a day, and they have it like all on the table. That, but with ciggies for her.
How much durries you pump in a day? She's like,
it's just like a huge fucking pyramid.
I'm fucking smashing
I'm fucking sick. Can I keep those?
Oh, yeah.
She was a character. She was dying, though. While we were talking to her, she was like... She kept doing that noise in her eyes. It kind of like...
She could have been possessed. She was kind of like Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
I want to go back for the comedy, but I'm also terrified.
No, we're bringing Alex.
Oh, Alex, you're going to fucking hate that, bro.
Alex will come.
We'll give her your full name.
Should we catch her like, what's How to Catch a Predator? Just me and then you guys walk in. Like,
yeah.
She's not going to fucking... What do you think she's going to do to you?
No, he's saying she's not going to want to do it with us again.
Oh, she will. She will not have any recollection.
No, she won't
even met us.
I agree with that.
And she was like, remember it was like $50 or whatever it cost. If we doubled it, and she was like, you can record audio, whatever you just want to do, before us even asking. So if we just ring her and say, yo, can we get video and whatever?
Yeah.
Like, no dramas. Anyway, hope your weekend was good. I had a fucking banger. I've got lots to talk about. I've been on the rock, Tom.
What's that mean?
On the rock.
The crack rock?
So, guys.
Frenchie's on crack.
I went to my mate's house for some beers on Friday night. There was a Kiwi bloke there. He's new to the cricket team.
Mm-hmm.
He showed us a viral rap video from Wanganui in New Zealand. It's got 1.2 million views, and it's like by rappers called the Machete Clan. And it's one of the funniest videos I think I've seen.
What type of things do they do in the music video? Just heaps of machete work?
If you don't mind getting it up, Tom, we'll just listen, because it's just as good as an audio, guys. Trust me, you'll listen to this rap song and go download it.
I don't know if this is connected, man. I didn't know.
Hopefully Tom's thing is
What's
connected.
it called?
On the Rock.
How do you fucking spell that? Like a rock?
ONTHRARK.
Oh, I know how to spell the first bit, you fucking idiot. Jesus. How do you spell on?
That's the one.
5 years ago, it's not even new.
It's not, no.
What you know about rocking? What you know
Are we going to get
rails
demonetized? It's pretty popular.
What you know about anything, boy?
Yeah, but wait for it.
You ain't going to sleep.
Fuck going to sleep, I'm 4 days deep. Popping bottles and I'm always causing trouble.
Just wait for it.
And there's plenty more to come.
Just wait for it.
Bro, Dad, I was born in the rock. Got babes, got stacks, yeah, call me Tony Stark. 10 drinks deep, about to fuck a sheep. Too busy rocking, no time to sleep. First day rock, rooted in the building. I'm in the rest home, fucking Nana while she quilting.
Fucking Nana while she's quilting.
Oh
That's
my
enough.
God.
That's enough. You got to vibe for it. You got to vibe for it. There was about to fuck a sheep. Fucking Nana while she's quilting. It's so good.
I was trying to see in the comments if they mentioned what Iraq is. Go to Iraq because I'm in the army.
But yeah, so that's been in my head the whole fucking day. Ironically, another music themed countdown was on the next day. On the Rock wasn't in it because it wasn't allowed.
Because it's 5 years old.
It's 5 years old, exactly. Triple J Hottest 100 Countdown. Did you listen to it, Alex or Tom?
Absolutely not, no. What day was it on?
Saturday.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So they moved it off Australia Day, but you can't do it before Australia Day because no one will remember.
I don't know. Doing it on a Saturday makes sense, though.
We'll do it on the next Saturday then.
Too old.
Too old.
We're over it. It's like it's like you discovering that song. Too old.
Too old. I'm saying, but like, I reckon half the country will turn on the countdown
tell you why
on
you
Wednesday and be like, yo, what number are we up to?
I'll tell you
Just on the
also
rock.
why you didn't hear about it. Too old. You're too old now.
No,
You're
it's
not
'cause
listening to Triple J anymore.
I knew it was
You're listening to 2GB, buddy.
2GB.
You're listening to fucking Alan Jones and having arguments with your
I love
radio.
Alan Jones. No, well,
I don't really listen to Triple J.
I don't listen to Triple J. I knew it was on at some point in this week. Unfortunately, I got some of the countdown, but
What did you predict?
apart from Shuey, I thought we might have got in there.
Isn't that 5 years old as
but
well?
I thought it was delayed. You know what I mean? There was so many votes to count. I thought that
Maybe it'd still
maybe
be.
now they're ready.
Optimistic. That's fair.
I turned it on for the top 10. Surprising how many I knew because they went kind of pop with it.
Well, it's a popularity contest, Frenchy.
No, but often they like to be like Oz indie, a bit more like, yeah, you don't know this song, we're Triple J. They went like American pop. So
That always happens, and people are always shocked. Like, it's like Kendrick Lamar's #1, and people are shocked. It's like, well, it's a fucking popular song, and it's a popular.
I've got the top 10 for you, Tom.
Okay.
Montero, Call Me By Your Name.
That's a fucking good song.
Lil Nas X.
That's a great
Very popular, highly produced American pop song.
But he's also black and gay.
Exactly.
Is that
That's
the-
why he fits Triple J.
Is that the video where they're like in the prison cell?
Yeah, and all the soap's been dropped and they're picking it up with their butt cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen that. That sounds good.
It's a good video. Then Rufus De Soul, number 9.
No, I don't even know what that is. I've heard the band. I don't know the song.
Number 8, Lil Nas X again.
He's good.
And Jack Harlow, Industry Baby.
He's good.
Oh, no, maybe that's the prison one. I think that's the prison one. Doja Cat, number 7. Pure pop. Gang of Youths, Triple J staple, number 6. Billie Eilish.
She's very good.
I'm not saying she's not good. I'm just saying...
It's a popularity
But I'm
contest.
saying it's more top 40 pop than like Triple J pop. Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Banger, good for you. Number 4. Spacey Jane, number 3. They've been killing it. Then it could have been the first Indigenous artist to get a number 1. Kid Laroi. Or is Justin Bieber the Indigenous one?
I think it's Justin Bieber, yeah.
We've stayed, but no, they got number 2. And number 1, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you probably already know this, but our international listeners don't. The hottest song of last year was a cover by the fucking Wiggles. By the Wiggles! I like the Wiggles being in there. This is what I talked about in my Insta story, but a cover, bro.
Even the fact it's just a meme to vote him in, really.
Yeah.
But I feel like Get on the Beers was a much better meme. You should have got that as number 1. Or Shake It Off.
I see what you're saying about it being pop. They need to kind of be like, if we don't play it on this station, it can't be voted in.
Well, they played it because it's like a version
No,
cover.
I know that is, but
But
all
the
the
other
others,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
But the thing my friend was telling me, so Elephant, you'll know this. Who's it a cover by?
Tame Impala.
Tame Impala, one of your favourites, yeah?
Yeah, because you can... Oh, not anymore, because now you can't say that I heard him first, you know. Now everyone knows him.
Yeah, true.
Did that... When Tame Impala dropped Elephant, did that win the Hottest 100?
I'm not sure.
I don't believe it did. That's what one of my friends was telling me.
Okay.
So that didn't even fucking win.
But I guess the cover was better. That happens.
It's easier to do a better cover because you're not writing any original fucking
Yeah,
shit
true.
in there. Bro,
Did they do any mashup? Like,
They
Yeah,
chucked in fruit
they
salad.
put fruit salad in the
did?
middle of it.
oh, that's funny.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's a fire song, fire cover, but it's a lot easier to do a cover than an original song. Don't you think, Alex? You're the resident musician. I'd like your thoughts on this.
A cover is a hard thing to do though if people love the original.
Yeah.
You know, or if you do a cover even better than the original dies, like the Nirvana stuff, like how he covered.
Yeah,
David
he did.
Bowie.
Smells like Teen Spirit. That was originally a Rolf Harris song, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're agreeing and you think the Wiggles cover should have been number one?
I don't really give a shit. They've made so much money. They can do whatever the fuck they
That's
want.
the other thing. They're billionaires. Give
But
it
what
to an
does-
artist who needs the money. Who
Like
needs the
Justin
exposure.
Bieber.
Yeah.
No,
Like Kid Laroi.
Spacey Jane.
Who?
Spacey Jane.
Who?
Exactly.
Nah, fuck them.
Exactly. You don't even know them. They could use the number one.
We're
Didn't they
almost
get number
holding
one last
hands.
year?
Oh my gosh.
That was the other one. They were number 2, I think, last year.
Oh, okay.
What's Frenchy's top 10 then? That fucking song we just listened to?
Yeah, On the Rock.
On the Rock. Shuey's number 1.
Yeah, I'd probably just
There's
put
no
all my
bias there.
songs, bro. All my songs are all the boys' songs. Mash and Kutcher can get back in
Yeah,
it.
okay.
The Maze, they can get
Maze,
back
okay.
in it.
What else?
The Vans can get in there.
Okay.
They're popping. Chilling It, get him in there.
Okay.
Bliss and Esso, get him in there.
Just people you know.
Yeah.
It's the same as Triple J.
Yeah, legit. Did you see Meatloaf died?
Oh.
Meatloaf died of COVID. Do you know who Meatloaf is? The
Yeah.
singer?
Really?
What?
Who's in,
Call
like-
yourself a
He was
musician?
in Tenacious D, right?
Who's
No,
in-
he
was the
wasn't
dad.
in. That was
No.
fucking Jack Black. That's Jack Black, bro.
Nah, he was the dad.
Yeah, he's in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, you mean
as
the
well.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's a singer, bro.
Yeah. I've never listened to his music.
He's old as fuck.
Yeah,
That's why you know.
That's why he died of COVID,
No, I
eh?
was surprised he was still alive. He is infamous for doing one of the worst AFL Grand Final shows of all
really?
time. Yeah, bro. Like, ran out of breath. You couldn't sing.
Well, he had COVID.
He didn't during that.
It's funny because one of his biggest songs, Bat Out of Hell.
And he died of COVID.
And he was like anti-vax.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so good. Did he drop a version of that before he died?
I hope so.
I think he might have.
Should we do a version of it?
Yeah.
In his memory?
In his memory. It's,
Okay.
it's gonna be
I can't even think of
quite
how it
a
goes,
hard
eh?
one to do a song to because it's fucking Meatloaf's like don't give a fuck about like a standard sort of tempo. His instrumentals are insane.
Really, I can't even think of how this
Like
goes.
a bat out of hell, up
Oh,
comes
yeah.
and the morning comes.
All right, here we go. Frenchy.
I like Meatloaf. Down, down.
You don't have to do the guitar. Just.
I think we're just gonna have to make up our own melody, to be honest.
Oh, it's got a big intro. Let's skip that.
No, we can.
You want the whole intro? Look how long it takes.
Okay. We're not singing it anyway. I'm Meatloaf.
All right, it's a fucking long intro, like 2 minutes. All right, we're getting slower.
I'm alive.
I'm anti-vax.
Don't put that needle in me. I want to eat the corn. I don't like meatloaf. I like animal porn. I'm called Meatloaf because there was a horse called Meat and I batted off onto him like a bat out of hell. I'll be having sex with that horse. It's a hard one, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like the bit to kick in. Here we go.
Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's good and right. You know?
And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's gonna be
Karaoke
some light.
podcast now, guys.
But I gotta bring it out. I gotta bring it out now before the crack of dawn. Wait, where's the good bit of this song?
It's coming up. Home and go. Hell, loving it. Oh, we missed it. Okay, fuck, guys.
Alright.
That was
R.I.P. Meatloaf.
that was the biggest fail since
Meatloaf didn't take the vaccine. Oh, jeez.
A lot of his songs are about trying to get laid. He's one of those clever artists, kind of like One Direction, where they package it up like, oh, it's about love, it's about something else. But it's like, no, it's literally just about getting your dick wet.
And he's a big fat. He looks like a Meatloaf. He's sweaty.
There's
no one really wants him at Christmas. Like,
I actually had a sesh the other day listening to Meatloaf. Paradise.
what do you mean?
A couple of weeks ago, I just was on a long drive, so I put on Meatloaf.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up that he died because it seems like you're
Oh,
his
I
number one
forgot.
fan.
I forgot.
It's new. It happened today.
Yeah, but he's old, so when the old ones die, you're like, oh, okay. You're more surprised they're
What's
still
your
alive.
favorite Meatloaf song?
2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's the song.
That's the song. I thought you, meant
the
2
words,
out of
you
3.
took the words right out of my mouth.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Beep, beep.
It must have been
Yeah,
while
you're
you
old
were...
fuck too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's this song Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, and he's pretty much trying to root a girl in a car. That's what the song's about, okay? It pretends it's love. He's trying to root a girl in the car. Halfway through it, they go into this baseball commentary about a guy who's rounding first. He's rounding second. He's at third base. Can he go all the way live from a game? Like, they put it into the song. It's so funny. But, like, there's a bit where she won't, like, make out with him, do things with him, unless he promises it's going to be forever. And then he's like, I can't do that. And eventually he's like, I promised I'll be with you to the end of my days, at the end of time. He sleeps with her, like he gets to home base, whatever, cuts in, and then the final bit of the song is, he goes, now I'm praying to the end of time so I can end my time with you.
Oh my God, no wonder you like
Swear
him.
to fucking God.
It's like you're in a monologue.
No, I was laughing the whole time because like you don't listen to lyrics sometimes. You're like, oh, that's nice.
He even wore a baseball shirt in his honour. Frenchie's here for a home run, guys.
Fuck off. On the rock. What do you do on the weekend, Tom?
Fuck all, man. I don't even know. I wanted to rehearse my show, right? Because it's an hour. I've never done an hour before.
Yeah.
I'm doing Melbourne Comedy. And so I booked like a dance studio.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Yep. Booked a dance studio so I had like the mirror and stuff so I could try and run through my set and kind of memorize it and see if it flows. But it was fucking weird. So like I had like my own room, but outside they're doing like African dance.
That is the weirdest place to do it.
Why?
Because they're doing African dance outside,
No, but
bro.
that was in another room. Not in my room.
So
That would have been cooler.
funny. Did you start doing dances in the mirror? So like when people would walk
Yeah.
by, they'll think, okay, he's not a freak.
When
He's
I'd leave
talking
the
to himself.
room, I'd be like limbering up and like having like some Gatorade, so it looked like I'd been crushing it in there. Like I'd kind of robot out.
Oh yeah. What were you wearing?
Just all lycra.
What how much was the space? How long did you book it for?
It was it was the cheapest one I could find. That's why I booked it. It was $15 an hour.
Oh, that's really good price.
Yeah, it's really good price.
Oh, well, because I just do it
It's
in
in
my
Surrey Hills.
like living room or bathroom or bedroom, like which obviously isn't ideal.
Yeah, I just feel fucking stupid doing that, to be honest.
And when your girlfriend's listening and not laughing, you feel like shit.
I feel like a weirdo fucking talking to myself like I lost the plot or something.
Oh no, you get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to it for sure. Sometimes I leave my like door open in my apartment so the neighbours, if they want, they can just
Like
have a
free
little
show.
listen. Have a little listen.
Free show,
Have a
that's
little
not
listen.
bad.
It's pretty fire.
Yeah, so that was my weekend.
So did you do 2 hours there?
4.
4. So you went
I
to
got bored.
twice, 3 times?
I didn't. I'm still like figuring out how I want to structure it. So it's a bit of writing as well.
Yeah, see, it's a tricky one learning a full hour, guys. Like the best way to learn it is you learn it as bits. So you learn your
Chunks.
5-minute chunks,
And then figuring
And
out
then
how
you had
those
to-
chunks flow together and
exactly
make it work for the show, because my show has like a theme. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to make it like have a beginning, middle, end almost as well.
Yeah, that's what they want from a festival show.
Yeah.
They want like you to be like it's an episode of a TV show. Like
Yeah.
you've learned something. Like and that's why I don't like put chickens in my parents' bed anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Because Dad fucks them. Yeah.
The darker the better for Melbourne. But if you want to win an award,
I don't think that's true.
no. By dark, sorry, I mean a more how do I say woker the better
I think woke
and sad.
No, I reckon
No
a bit of
laughs.
sad.
The less laughs, the more likely you are to win
and
an
real
award.
abstract as well. They love
Oh,
abstract.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
if you come
yeah.
out wearing like an oversized cowboy hat
Oh yeah,
and then
never mention
speak
it.
like a, I don't know, like an African man maybe.
Oh yeah.
Round of applause.
A round of applause. Done. Done. And put your fist up and say feminism.
That's good. I should actually work some African dance in. Maybe I could like blend my shows. I don't know. Maybe that was a bit of inspo.
Oi, what land are we on right now for like Indigenous land?
Why would you throw him under the bus and ask him that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what I want to do for Melbourne. Is that you come up and say, I'd like to pay my respects to original
Custodians
of the land, the so-and-so tribe, say the wrong tribe or people, and then when they say like, that was the wrong tribe, you fucking racist, you don't even know.
That's good.
Yeah. And then you've shamed them so they have to vote for you.
I was going to go, the government actually requested, Scott Morrison's government requested that I talk about the traditional custodians of the land. As you know, he's with Hillsong. So please pay respects to Adam and Eve.
That's fucking good. That's your best yet.
That is
It's a bit edgy.
No, that's not. That's really good.
Well, it's just woke enough because you're taking the piss out of Scotto.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that's very funny.
Thank you.
And the custodians are the Darug people.
Darug people, okay. So Sandstorm.
Thank you.
Did they do Sandstorm?
I think it's a kind of
you're right.
headwear.
Yeah. Is it a hat?
And do-rag, no, wrong one.
I got it. All right, let's do some trends.
Wait. One more thing. You
Okay.
want to? This will just be a quick one. You need to know this though.
Okay.
I went down to watch my cricket team play on Sunday.
Watch them.
Watch them.
Why weren't you playing?
I'm injured still.
What are you injured
my
with?
dog down. Got a bad groin.
What are you bad
Got a
groin?
bad groin from your dog.
Do they measure them before you have to play?
No, it's dumb. That's a dumb joke.
It's got to be above 1 inch to play cricket.
Anyway, they're playing against someone you would know. In the other team is none other than Guy Sebastian.
No way.
I swear.
Did him and Kenny fucking head explode because they look like the same person?
Well, that's what they kept, like, because I was walking, my team was fielding first, so I'm walking around talking to the boys on the boundary, and they're like, Guy Sebastian's here. I'm like, yeah, that's Kenny. I get it, you call him that. That's funny. Then no one says it, and then Kenny says it. I'm like, what? I go, Kenny, actually? He's like, yeah, actually. Yeah, there you go.
What was he doing? Was he good?
Well, he was batting, bowling, and fielding. He was
Any good?
doing all. It was actually quite good. I think he got 30 runs. He and when he was coming on to bowl, Brandon's facing him. I'm like, oh, I'll film him one way or the other. It'll be good story
Content,
for Brandon. Yeah, I filmed him. Brandon hits him for 6.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's it. And then he gets out like a ball or
Did
two
you get
later.
any like Daily Mail headlines for us? You can like talk some shit. Did Guy Sebastian say any racial slurs or anything?
Out of context, you could sort of make something up. Like in the terms, if you don't say he's playing cricket, you could say man throws ball at Guy Sebastian or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
that's
Like I'm
good.
trying to think how we could
Spin
hype
it.
it up. Spin
Guy
it.
Sebastian has a bat in front of the whole crowd.
In front of 8 men, yeah.
That's good.
There you go.
That's your headline.
Like a bat out of hell.
Oi, that's funny as. Was he nice? Did he seem nice?
I didn't get to talk to him because I wasn't on the field. No one sledged him, but I would have chirped. I would have been chirping.
You should have been chirping.
At
from the
least just do
sidelines.
song titles. That's like.
Oh, can you think
Yeah.
of any? Oh, what are some of his?
Yeah.
Well, I started singing "Who's That Guy That Just Got Hit for 6." Have you
Did he
heard-
sing that song?
Who's that girl that just walked in the club?
Was that him?
That was him.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That was the one when Neil was in the film clip for a fight
Angels
scene.
brought me here.
There you go. There you go.
That's the only one I could remember.
No, and there's Battle Scars.
Oh, I forget that he does that.
Battles with Lupe, bro. That was a
That
monster.
was a
hit.
big song. I didn't realize it was him for years.
That was Triple J #1. It would have been. Wiggles did a cover of it.
If they did a cover,
Yeah.
I would actually like to see that.
No, I was like actually thinking about like if Wiggles covered Shuey,
Fucking so good.
That'd be so funny.
someone should next
I feel like
year.
Chewy's ahead of its time, like like kind of Velvet Underground.
I
like,
appreciate
it's
that.
like give it another 5 years and maybe then people will appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Okay, serious question, because my band's about to drop another album. We'll probably be all over the charts by this time next year. They'll probably ask us to do a cover song, like a version. What should we do?
Cover. Okay, great question. Tie me a kangaroo down.
Done. Then
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a discussion, but you've just picked the best.
Imagine if you did like
Including
a
the
kind of
deleted
good.
verse,
Yeah.
including the deleted verse.
I can't remember what it
You
was.
don't want to know the deleted
But I remember
verse.
it's bad.
It's real bad.
Imagine if you did that and it was real good though.
Wait, do we do like a pop punk version?
That'd be cool.
Tie me kangaroo down, spot. Tie me kangaroo
A
down.
reggae version.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be reggae. Yo, we'll bring you in and do a reggae version. A reggae version.
There'd
of
have to be a
something.
wobbleboard solo in there.
Yo, Candle in the Wind reggae version.
That's
and
fun.
we do it about whoever,
your life like a candle in the wind.
whoever's the most recent dead celebrity. We'll keep it
Yeah.
heaps topical, like Meatloaf.
Oh, bat out of hell cover.
Not
But
doing
you're
the
all
bat out of
eating bat soup
hell. Like a bat out
and
of-
getting a vaccine at the same
in
time.
a Chinese accent. Like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of Wuhan.
Like a bat at a wet market.
There you go. There he is. Okay, well that's 3 great ideas. If you have any other ideas,
Yeah,
for
hit
our,
Frenchy up.
for our cover song that we're not invited to play yet, let us know.
We can do it on this show. So we can, since if they don't invite you, we'll set this place up. We'll have a little studio here. The boys can come in and we'll do a live. We'll treat it. We'll be like, okay, guys, welcome back to, I don't know why they're
Like a
American.
version, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll do the whole thing and you can do
Hey,
a cover and
man.
an original.
Hey man,
Welcome back, Triple J.
cool vibes, man.
Avocado and smashed toast.
Oh, what's the deal with boomers? I reckon that'd be fun.
Yeah, man, I think that's beautiful. We'll bring Zach in. Let's do
Yeah.
it. We're ready.
Breakfast shirts. Guys, have you ever had breakfast?
No,
Have you ever worn a shirt?
no.
Well, this is a place you need to go because you are starving and naked. Go to breakfastshirts.com and you can get some of the finest fabrics known to man.
Oh, they are the best shirts and they are the best breakfast. I remember I went to breakfast once. It's a true story, definitely not made up. Big important business deal. I wore a suit. Giorgio Armani
Yep.
suit, tie, hat, shoes. I wore it all.
A dress hat.
They looked at me and laughed. Big important business guy goes, "We're not going to do the business deal because that's not the shirt you wear for breakfast."
Oh, wow.
And then I went back with a breakfast shirt. Boom. There you go. Now I'm in an ad for herpes medication. So
Oh, hell yeah. Can you
so
give me a discount?
get breakfast shirts and you will close any business deal, whether it's over breakfast or dinner.
And I just want to point out, breakfast shirts just aren't for men. We've got Tonya here. She's wearing a breakfast shirt and she's looking suave.
What do you think of it, Tonya?
Turn up your microphone. Number 3.
Or just give us some sign language, Helen Keller.
It's delightful. I love it. It's got lemons on it. Lemons.
Lemon pledge.
I love it.
Yep.
And
good.
she knows fashion.
She does.
She knows fashion.
Yep. She
And-
was once on the cover of Girlfriend magazine.
There you go.
That's true.
What? Wow.
Just a bit
in
of a plug.
in a breakfast shirt.
Yeah,
at
so
breakfast
she knows
shirts.
fashion and teen girls. Guys, go to breakfastshirts.com, use the promo code Tom and Frenchy, and you can get yourself a discount. They have a wide range of shirts and also wide array. And they've got Tom and Frenchy shirts, so yeah, get one of them. Breakfastshirts.com.
Passcode Tom and Frenchy.
Passcode.
It's a secret discount.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
There you go.
All right, let's do some trending news.
Wicked.
Bing, 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 bing.
Tom and French's trending news. Oh my.
So we talked about Triple J. Scott Morrison's proposal to allow under 18s to drive forklifts catches the states by surprise.
Did you hear this news?
What? This,
So
this
there's
isn't
like-
real news. Is this the Batuta? Is this the Onion? What?
No, dude. So there's a labour shortage. Scott Morrison, this is his way to solve it. Get kids on forklifts.
Okay, I'm back on him. I thought he was an idiot till he did this move. That's a great idea.
Yeah, man.
Wait, do they have to have their P's or anything or not?
No, actual children.
What, under 8, but 16 to 18s or just any
He didn't
under
even
18s?
specify. He just said we should change the...
Forklift operating age.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem. That'll fix it all.
I reckon we should let kids in fucking parliament. Just let like
100%.
12-year-olds make
But
laws.
He's literally got a point. Like, where half the workforce is out, the kids aren't that sick.
Yeah.
We're short of nurses. Bring in a kid.
That's right.
They play doctor all the time.
Yeah.
They-
yeah. It's kind of like Squid Games. If they're the best at that game operation, that board game, Heart transplants. Get him in there.
They
Surgery.
100%. Any shortage, you can bring a kid in.
In the mines.
In the mines, they can
they're
get in
smaller.
small.
Small hands smell like cabbage. No, that's carnies.
They also generally will do what they're told. You don't have to pay them as much. No. Literally, they'll do it for a Coke can and a pie.
You're still allowed to hit them.
Oh, yeah.
The only people you're allowed to hit, you can get some good work out of them.
Oh, 100%. Well, they're already doing it in sweatshops and stuff. Like, there's...
Yeah. And we've got enough sweaters. We don't need any more. Why are they still
100%,
working?
100%.
Summer.
Yeah, that is so wild. I would love
What's the full story? Like, did he just say, like, an off-the-cuff comment?
Yeah, so
That is...
there was a cabinet meeting to tackle the staff shortages and crippling supply chains. And then he made a point of we should, specifically the forklift one, about lowering that. And every state everywhere just said, that is a stupid idea, Scott.
Like, it's quite dangerous as well.
Super dangerous.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Jesus.
Forklift. Well, that's the thing. Like, a lot of these prime ministers and presidents, whether they do it by design or not, they'll do something fucking dumb when their approval rating's slipping, and then the media will focus on this one thing they've done and forget about all their dumb policies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like Trump used to do all the time. Tony Abbott ate an onion when he probably just fucked up some other shit.
Oh, they're just dumb, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
He's got no real world. Like, what jobs has he had? Probably just gone straight from like marketing and like he's never driven a forklift.
He hasn't driven a forklift. We can be assured of that.
He's just the funniest. Like, when they ask him any question he doesn't know, he's like, I'll ask Jenny. Yeah. Jenny tends to buy the tests around the house.
Jenny's the one who drives the forklift. She's forklift shopping the other day.
It's just like, that's such a cop out.
Oh, what a...
So funny.
I wouldn't hate to see it, though.
Maybe we should arrange it. No, that's a lawsuit.
What do you think about WA not opening their borders? What are your thoughts on that, Tom?
What's the go? I don't really know much.
So, they were supposed to open maybe February 3rd, February 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so it was like maybe, what would have been? It was 10:30 p.m. our time, East Coast time. So, 3 hours before that, 7:30 Perth time, Thursday night. Their premier does a press conference because he wanted to do it when at least the East weren't paying attention because he knew it wouldn't be a popular decision with some people. He says the borders are now shut indefinitely. We're worried about Omicron. We don't have enough kids to drive the forklifts if it comes through.
I'm on that.
We may not. Who knows when the fuck we'll open borders? We may not. Do you know what I mean? We're going to try to wait till everyone gets their booster shots. We've only had 21% boosted, 90% double vaxxed. So we'll try to wait then. Maybe we'll open up.
That's lame.
Dumb.
We were going to fucking tour there. So
that's what I'm saying. By the time everyone gets their booster shot, you'll need a fucking another one.
Yeah. It's an ongoing thing. It's not a solved problem.
It's still happening, but we're most likely to postpone that. We've already got another date in mind, guys, for our Perth show. So still buy your tickets. Don't worry. That's the state of the world, though. With shows, you book them, you buy your tickets, and then you move to another date. And if you can't do it, you get your money back. So don't stress about it. Fortunately, we got Tassie this weekend.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited.
So
I haven't been to international travel in a while.
International travel
across seas.
Tassie's great, but kind of weird too. You'll see what I mean.
I saw an article about a fucking family that live in Tassie that are just Amish, and they're not real Amish. They just decided to be Amish, and they like dress and have a cart and buggy and everything.
Oh my fucking! That's like a fucking skit.
So funny.
Bogan Amish.
It's so funny.
Get the fucking buggy.
Oh, we got to churn some butter, cunt.
Oh, this fucking horse shit is massive. Give us the fucking V8 back, Dad.
What do we give the horse if we can't give him ketamine, Dad?
Oh, have you finished my sweater yet, Mum? Fucking, where's the fucking yarn, you dumb bitch?
Can you fucking stitch me some TNs?
Stitch me some TNs. Yeah, you got me on that. There you go.
I hope we see him.
Yeah.
Can we go find him? I've got the article.
If anyone listening to our podcast from Tassie, no, seriously, has something fun for us to do, we're actually going to be there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of days to kill. So if you like an activity, not like a fucking hitchhike to the forest or some shit like that. Don't kill us. and we don't want a sesh, okay? We're not doing a fucking sesh before the show.
Can we go to the Cadbury factory?
Like
I'm
some
pretty sure
sort
they
of
got one
weird
there.
fucking tourist shit we can do. Do you know what I mean? Cadbury factory.
I'm pretty sure they got a
be
big
fun.
Cadbury factory there. Maybe I
be
made that
fun.
up.
That'd be fun. Or like, if you know like a real inbred family near where you live. I'm serious.
That we can go throw
That we
rocks
can go.
at.
No, we want to go watch from our forklifts. We'll drive forklifts there and just watch them.
I'll tell you what was good about the Amish article I read. He's got like a horse and buggy, but to ride the horse and buggy on the roads, he had to install blinkers. So the only technology he has is blinkers on his horse and
'cause
cart.
legally he wasn't
Legally on the
allowed.
road.
That's so cool.
Good times.
The Amish. The Amish. Shout out to all our Amish listeners. Actually, we should actually go harder on Amish because they will never hear us. You fuck. I don't even want to.
Fuck you, Amish.
Fuck you.
One of them's got a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, they all do.
sneaky.
They just hide it under their fucking buckets.
Beards.
Under their beards. Yeah, they got
That
fucking
makes more sense.
Bluetooth headsets under their beards. Sneaky little Amish
How do they
fucks.
get money?
They fucking sell fruit. Legit, I think they fucking sell produce.
Who do you reckon they voted for in the hottest 100? They would have been listening.
Yeah.
Do they know what music is?
They they'd sing probably.
Now they got the those like ironing boards, you know, and they do that.
Wobble
Wobble
boards.
They're big Rolf Harris
was
fans. the
Amish.
Yeah,
That's Amish. Fuck. Any Amish? Yeah, come to my show. Come to our shows.
That'd be
on,
fun.
in
Let's invite
Tasmania.
some Amish.
Yeah, that's good.
If you know an Amish, let them know that we're looking for them.
Amish.
If you know an Amish, send them a letter.
An Amish.
Transcribe this podcast and put it in a letter and send it to them.
Imagine dating an Amish.
Oh, what would you do? Like, you can't Netflix and chill. You got to fucking stare at a fire and fuck. I don't know.
Stare at a fire and fuck. That's not as catchy.
It's aggressive.
And you got to light a fire too.
Yeah.
I think you got to marry, right? They're religious.
Yeah, they would be. Churn butter and bukkake.
You got to marry.
What's next?
How are we doing for time?
Who knows?
Okay.
Mate, don't worry about time.
Yeah, fuck it. I got 2 men take corpse into Irish post office to claim dead man's pension.
So they full like Weekend at Bernie dim.
Yeah, 100% weekend at Bernie. One of the men entered the post office at 11:30 on Friday, asking to collect a pension payment for an older man. Once refused, the man came back with the man and another man, and then asked, and then they didn't pay, and then they just left him in the post office.
Oh my god!
Slumped over. Or do they bring him in a
Yeah.
wheelchair?
No, like I think just shoulder to shoulder,
Just dropped him.
like weekend at Bernie's.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
Did they kill him?
He was dead, I think,
I think it's just old age.
What, he was just dead?
or I think he had a heart attack.
But how do you just walk in on a dead guy? Like, how did they know him? Do you know what I mean?
That's a mystery.
They just found a dead dude.
Yeah, no. Well, that's fair.
It would have been funny if they brought just like an urn with googly eyes on it, and they're like, "Here he is." Ooh.
Or like, yeah, like printed his face,
Yeah.
stuck it to themselves with sticky tape.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Mr. Johnson. Wait, where were they? Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
How do you turn it? I'm Mr. How do you
They,
do that?
they would have
accent?
drawn
How
a
do you do that
face on a
accent?
potato, wouldn't they?
I was thinking how to do the accent.
Mr. Potato.
Yeah, I
Mr.
can't.
Potato.
What if that was their grandfather and he goes, I'm about to die in 1 minute, but please promise me you'll collect my last pension and send it to Betty.
Who's Betty?
Betty is a girl I fucked when I was 19 and I've never forgotten her. And I want her to have my last pension payment as payment for the sex, because she was a prostitute and I never paid her and I've always felt bad about it. And we had anal sex, which was quite expensive at the time.
She let you put it on Afterpay, did she?
Yes, well, we didn't have Afterpay at the time.
An IOU.
It was an IOU, yes. I promised her, and I don't want to die without fulfilling that promise.
I will make sure you get that check.
Thank
I don't know
you.
why I'm also
Even if you have to bring me into the post office as a dead old corpse
And if
Do
they
it.
if they refuse,
Leave me there. Leave me there to stink them out, and I will haunt them till the bitter end.
wow,
Oh man, I think that's how it went down.
Yeah, there
I think
you
that was
go.
accurate.
That's a good lesson in comedy, guys. If you can't do a certain accent, just do the one you can do.
That's it. Great advice.
Oh man, well, do you want to hear another story?
Yes.
All right. Monkeys on the loose in Pennsylvania after crash on way to laboratory.
Ooh, like Planet of the Apes style.
It sounds like a cartoon, doesn't it? A little kids' cartoon show.
True. It does sound like the start of those Planet of the Apes movies.
What's that? Fucking Madagascar.
Yes.
Those monkeys are fucking hectic. Oh
Or
no,
the-
they're the penguins that
Or
are
that
good.
game, Monkeys in a Barrel. You remember that, where you have to connect them all together and they're like, you link their arms
Oh
together.
yeah.
Well, they were doing that across the highway. The monkeys.
Trying to connect them and then string them back into the car.
Fuck, that was a good game.
So, what type of monkeys were they? Like, you test fucking makeup products on them or something?
That was undisclosed, but there was likely to be some kind of toxology stuff on them. No, nothing good. And so the officials said, anyone, if you see the monkeys, do not approach the monkeys.
That's
'cause they're
terrifying.
undomesticated.
They're definitely AIDS monkeys.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say.
AIDS monkeys. Well, because monkeys have the closest genetics to humans, yeah. So they generally would get the most tested on them. Here's what I'm thinking. What animals got Viagra tested on them?
True.
Because they wouldn't have just been like, oh, humans, you get... Actually, probably a lot of humans would have signed up for that study, so maybe they would have enough volunteers.
You would.
But also, I think they would have tested on monkeys.
Yeah, that's funny.
Not the worst one to be a part of.
I wonder if they did the monkeys and the humans in the same room. That'd be a mess, wouldn't it?
So Viagra was initially for heart disease. So people were taking this medication for heart disease and then just popping boners.
That's a funny side effects, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you go get cold and flu, you're like, oh, by the way, you get a fucking
fuck.
mad stiffy as well, but your sniffles stop.
And then before, like, they were marketing for that, everyone would be, like, lined up going, oh, my heart. I think I've got heart disease for sure. Like, I need the fucking blue pills.
And
Just
can I
like-
also get this lube and condoms?
I also get heart disease when I drink a lot, like scotch. The more scotch I have, the more heart disease I get. So I need some for that too.
That's good.
Next story. Any more? Are we done?
I think we're done there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, cool. What's next?
Down in there.
We can go to questions.
On the rock.
Questions on the rack.
On the rock.
I can't believe you're such a big Meatloaf fan.
Tom and Frenchy's fan submissions. Submit your own audio message to @Tom and Frenchy on Instagram.
Well, I'm not that big a Meatloaf fan. It's just I go through stages like TV. I'll just binge music
Yeah, I
and
do that.
TV, and then I'm like over it. Like I'm on to Mac Miller at the moment. been going through
That's
a lot
because
of Mac
Alex
Miller.
gave you... No, it
Actually,
wasn't
he's
Alex.
dead
It
too.
was
He's dead
Josh.
too.
It was Josh gave you the...
Yeah. He gave me all the slow, like sadder songs. I'm like, well, I like the more up tempo ones.
Mac
yeah.
Miller's more understandable than Meatloaf.
He's
still.
dead too, though, bro.
Maybe, yeah, you've got a dead fetish.
Apparently, dead fetish.
That's weird, man.
There you go.
What do we got?
So we got some questions from the fans. Maddie KC asks, is it acceptable to pee in the shower?
I think so.
Definitely.
While it's on.
Even if it's not on, like it's gonna get washed down at some point.
You used to pee in the sink a lot. We've gone through
we've
that.
gone through the sink. Obviously, I started in
We'd
the
walk
shower.
in your room and we're like, someone's
But a
opened
shower is a
tuna.
gateway toilet to the sink. You do know that.
It's a gateway.
It's a gateway toilet. Once you start peeing in the shower, where do you stop? You know what I mean? You
Well-
realise the drain's a drain. It all goes into the fucking pipes. What about bath? I think that's the bigger question. I think most people agree shower, and especially you should aim for the drain hole. Okay, I'm not saying
Yes.
bath. Okay, you're in the bath. Okay, let's really take it down. You're in the bath, Tom.
Yeah.
You get out of the bath, stand next to it, pull the plug, then pee in the water, watch it go in the whirlpool down.
I think that's kind of gross unless you're going to wash the bath after.
It's a bit gross, but also...
Because next time you're not going to know that the fucking sides of the bath are caked in piss, and then you're going to run a fresh bath on top of that piss.
Okay, but can you come in a bath?
No, it looks like a fucking when you jerk off a sea cucumber.
But you have.
I've come in water.
You've come in a... What water did you come in that wasn't a bath? A fucking dam?
The
What do you
Atlantic
mean?
Ocean.
What?
I'm an explorer. It's like a message in a bottle. I want someone to find it and learn more about me.
Well, you'll had a real good scuba dive just at the bottom of the ocean. I think coming in the bath's worse than peeing in the bath because pee's at least sterile.
Who's coming in the bath? You're saying it like it happened.
It happens a lot.
You come in the bath while you're just floating in there?
I have.
Sorry, dogs. The dogs got scared
I
by my
have.
yelling. So you come in the bath and just sit in it.
It seems like I don't sit in it afterwards. After I come, I'm like, oh, not again, and I'll try to dodge it before it gets me.
That's nasty, dude.
You're playing the Matrix in your own cum in the bath.
Because that's like Tom says, it's like a sea cucumber, but like it really slowly comes near you.
Oh, dude, you're nasty. You're like playing rubber
it's
duckies
gross.
with your fucking...
But it seems like a good idea at the time.
Go back to the peeing in the bath. You also do that, obviously.
No, I've never done that.
So what? You draw the line there.
I'm just trying to see if you would.
So you draw the line at pee, but come.
Yes, I will do more things when I'm horny than I would when I need to pee. Yes.
True.
Thank you. Yes.
Do you poo in the
Who's
bath?
with me? Yes. Everyone listening is like, I'm with you, Frenchy. You do sillier things when you're horny than when you need to pee, when you got a full bladder.
Sometimes it's urgent, but I guess the toilet's right next to you when you pee.
Yeah, you can like pop your like hips up,
But still,
aim like a fountain and hit it in the toilet.
but still,
from
there
the
is
bath.
toilet paper right next to you in the bath.
For the cum. Yeah, no, that's often a better idea. Sometimes what I'm saying, sometimes I use that, sometimes I don't. I don't like whack it in the bath that much. Shower's better because it's cleaner, you know that. And then the sink's way better too.
Sink.
Yeah.
A standing wank.
No, maybe.
Gotta change it up.
We're learning a lot about you today. Meatloaf and bath wanks.
What I wank everywhere. That's not learning a lot about me.
We've learned a lot.
You haven't been paying attention if you think you're
That's
learning
all I've learned
me.
about you. People like, how's Frenchy? I'm like, wanks in the bath?
Tom's
likes
wank-
meatloaf.
Tom's wanked in the water, but not in a bath. So that's what we're learning about Tom. Little mystery.
Have you seen a mermaid?
He's saying in
'Cause
the
I'm
ocean.
trying to find one.
He's saying the ocean, but I don't actually think Tom's ever swam in an ocean before
I've almost died in the ocean before.
because he can't swim. That's my
Too many
point.
coming.
Drained myself. I couldn't float anymore. I just started sinking.
What if you got a fish pregnant? Go on, next one.
John Fillingham asks, does the Queen shave herself?
Fillingham, great question. Fillingham, does she shave herself?
That is a good question.
No.
You reckon she's got
No
people?
way. No old person shaves themselves.
How do you know? You seem very
You seen
confident.
any grandma? They got hairy ass arms, bro.
But the
Hairy
Queen
ass
wouldn't.
legs.
That's what we're saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She definitely wouldn't.
So she's got a person? Do you reckon she get wax, laser,
Like face
Feet?
shaved, or you're thinking like, is this
Whole
like,
body.
Is this like, oh,
vagina, everything?
I'd say it's private regions we're talking about.
And even just legs. Do you reckon she's
Oh.
down there doing that shit herself?
I don't think I've ever seen the Queen's legs.
No, I've never seen her.
Type in the
bikini.
Queen's legs. I want to see if
Oh.
they exist.
Thank
If
God
photos
this is,
of it
Yeah,
exists.
this is
Tom's
my-
laptop.
Tom's laptop. You're gonna get some weird fucking ads after this.
Oh, I already did. Yeah, she'd have a big bush. Who's seen it?
Is she on Cameo?
Yeah, the Queen's on Cameo, yeah. I got her to shout out at Prince Andrew, which was embarrassing for her.
It doesn't seem to. I'm getting a lot of ankle. Doesn't seem to be much.
Do they
hair.
look
Yeah, I don't
hairy?
think she
Do
shaves,
the ankles
right.
look a bit hairy?
I don't think she shaves.
They look like old people's ankles. You know, like those varicose veins and.
I reckon.
that's
I reckon
not
she's got
right.
a shaver, like a little Guatemalan boy who shaves her legs, and pussy, and butthole.
I think she should keep the jobs local. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think that's sad, exporting the jobs.
True. It's like a chimney sweep. Some kid who's like, "G'day, Queen," and
G'day,
gets in there
governor.
and fucking gets it all over him.
Sponge bath.
Yeah.
Sponge bath. What's the next question?
Cookie Comedian asks, what's worse, not being Australian on Australia Day or being single on Valentine's Day?
I don't think.
it's bad not being Australian on Australia Day.
No, it's like when you're overseas and it's like you're in France or something and it's Bastille Day and everyone's celebrating. It's still fun. You don't give a shit what it's
still
about.
fun. And then when the stupid traditions you're not like associated with, you're like, he's silly Aussies.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna get drunk with everyone else.
And I don't think we're as racist as we used to be. Like,
Not in our circles. I'm sure there's some circles where they're pretty
I remember this one time I was working the glassy at a Wollongong at the club. It was on Australia Day. There was this fucking rummed up fucking sick cunt. Literally saw like I'd say an Indian looking person. He just goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Oh, shit, yeah. They're still out
It
there,
was
bro.
so bad.
We don't see them very often, but we wouldn't. But I'm sure they're out there.
That's what's like Australia Day is about being inclusive.
But you stood up for that person, didn't you? What did you say to them
I
in
said,
that moment?
Hey,
Yep.
do not judge him from the colour of his skin. He might be Australian, he might not be. It doesn't matter. Everyone has the right to live, work, and come by boat or plane or be born here or treated equally and fucking use the right pronouns too, you fucking cunt.
And then everyone applauded.
They all stood up and clapped.
And they go, "You're a white savior." That's what someone yelled.
I said, wait, I don't see colour.
Oh, and then the second round of applause, like a wave, and then a Mexican wave because we don't discriminate on waves either.
And then the rummed up bogan was like, "I've never seen it that way. Thank you for opening my eyes."
And a tear fell down his face. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I remember reading it in the Illawarra Times.
And he's like, I don't know how to stop being like this. So he's like, I will take half your boganness from you, and we'll both be half bogans together. And that's the origin story of how I got my mullet.
That is nice, man.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of political correctness, Cobra Kai new season is so fucking good.
Political correctness? Why?
Oh, one of the Johnny Lawrence.
They do Chinese accents on that show.
No, he's like really not woke, and then they make jokes about it all the time. He's so fucking good. But yeah, guys, Cobra Kai, we're not going to talk about it much. New season's fire. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, I understand.
Frenchy, when we were on tour in Melbourne,
he
was wearing his Cobra Kai. He's got like a full outfit.
Full tracksuit.
Yeah, it looks like motocross gear or like the Big Bash.
It's like silk. It's like kind of like made out of like those fake t-shirts, silk material.
Yeah, and it's like all printed graphic. And he kept getting like these middle-aged people coming up to him being like, "Cobra Kai, love it." Like it was maybe 3 middle-aged people really into it as well.
This bloke behind us in the cafe, we were waiting to get our seats. He's like, "Mate, love it. Have you seen the new season yet?" I'm like, a couple episodes in. He's like, "Oh, you're going to fucking love it." Like, I didn't know what to expect. I love the movies growing, like go straight into it.
And security at the airport did the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like, "She loves Cobra Kai." And she's like, "Ah,
where'd you get it?" I'm like, Wish.com.
I don't even care if you got a bomb. You can come on this plane, you sicko.
Like I said, I don't have a bomb, but I got a nice roundhouse. Pow.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah,
there you
True
go.
story.
True story.
Next question.
Mickey.mng asks, "Tell us your wildest Australia Day story."
What's wrong, French?
No, I'm just wondering what my wildest Australia Day story is, Tom.
We used to just have like over-the-top barbecues where we'd get blackout drunk and just listen to it, but I don't really do that anymore. I'm trying to think of like a specific thing that happened.
Yeah, I've definitely been blackout, I think 2 to 3 times on Australia Day.
It's usually in some kind of inflatable pool in a backyard.
Oh, bro.
Because we're all poor and don't have pools.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I don't have any wild stories. It's just because I don't remember them. It's always just blacking out. Just living the dream, guys.
Next question.
Do you have one, Alex?
Yeah. Do you
Sounds about the same. Inflatable pool.
Yeah.
Friends, music.
Good vibes, man. We just fucking vibe, bro.
Are you mocking it?
Tell you what, that's what we should do.
What?
Yeah, this is actually a really good idea, guys. And I'm not even taking the piss here.
Mm-hmm.
Could we live stream a Tom and Frenchie's hottest 20 countdown or hottest 50 on a day where people would want to have some drinks and listen to our countdown?
Yeah. Why not?
That'd be cool.
And then we can do our own best 20 songs at the end of the year.
We got
or something like
these
that.
cameras do live stream
We
real
could
well.
fucking do it.
We could just do it in an inflatable pool on your balcony.
That could be our fucking Patreon Christmas party.
Yeah, because no one can fucking come. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think about it. Like, why do they get the countdown and they blow it every year? Their fucking host was so shit. Have you ever listened to a Triple J host? Oh,
No.
Who was
like
it?
They've never banded before, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just turn on randomly throughout the day. I'm just like, You just know how to have a conversation.
Too many fucking nangs.
Right.
All nanged out.
I missed the Nang party on Thursday, actually.
That's funny.
My friend had booked one in, but I had to go down to Wollongong.
I want to do a video where it's like archaeologists in like 50 years and they're just like finding a discovery that's just like a fucking pit of nangs in like the middle of Australia.
I find it so funny that you can get nangs delivered.
That's sick. It's
Did
not
you
my
know
thing.
that?
I
Did
need
you know
all.
you can get them delivered?
Yeah.
You can get anything
I still
delivered.
get texts from them, promotional texts.
Right.
Did it one night at a warehouse, and
No,
then they still just text me like more than my mum.
No, Tom. I know anything you can get delivered, but it's legally.
Because it's just fucking cream, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
cream
it's
canisters.
canister. Yeah, it's nitrous oxide and canister. But you're not. Everyone knows you're not getting a fucking 100 canisters for a fucking
Yeah, I know.
balloons at fucking
It's definitely
1
a
a.m.
loophole the government should sort out.
No, they shouldn't.
Well, it's what's funny as well. I didn't realize one of our mates, we were backstage or something, and he gets a text from his dealer, and it was like a promotional. It was like a marketing text. It's
the
like,
best.
guys, just this weekend we've got pingers on dingers,
Bro,
like
they-
all this shit,
they do
like
a theme,
2 for
bro.
1, 1 for 2.
They
Get
do
them
a
up here.
theme. They got Christmas theme ones
So
coming
funny.
through.
I was like, these guys are getting savvy. You
Bro.
used to just have to hop in some creepy cunt's car and he fucking classic. Alex is like, I've got heaps of stories, but I don't want to say it.
read us your latest text you got, Alex.
Text from what? Oh, the nang. Oh no, they just send like 5 for 10, 10 for like 20.
Yeah, I
like,
just
they'll
got
do-
Nangaroo, bro. You can just use Nangaroo.
Is it an
Do you
app?
get on the
There's an app called
nangs?
Nangaroo. Not on the regular.
You do
but
not need the
I've got an
lost
app.
brain cells, French.
The time at the not regularly, but when I'm thinking of getting on the nangs, the brain cells are already lost, Tom.
Yeah. It's deep at the night. I saw kids doing it in Vietnam.
Oh god.
Oh, that's how you got the idea. They brought it to Australia.
Yeah.
Little trendsetters.
Dude, and you see like little Asian girls, and their balloons are big, and
Oh,
they'll just be in the
fuck.
club just sipping on them, and then you'll know where the Aussie cunts are because you'll just see them. They'll just hit the deck like just straight up like, in the nightclub.
They do it at the
Nang.
nightclub.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, I was
I-
like, yeah, I was young at folk festivals. That used to be like the hippies would get into the nangs. This would have been like when I was
Hippie
like
crap.
15. Yeah.
Why don't they do it in nightclubs in Australia then?
Fuck, probably just
Probably a
laws.
law, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Next question.
Okay, last question. It is from Kotucky. Best leaving a one night stand story. So a walk of shame.
Frenchy would have some good ones. That's why I left it in there.
I've got a lot. But most of my stories, like, my friends are all worse than me, so they tell me funny ones. I've got an infamous one where my friend...
Frenchy.
No, it was my actual friend. I won't use his name, but I know he listens to the podcast.
Okay.
He had football that day at 3 p.m. But so he woke up at 6, and the chick he picked up the night before was next to him. He's like, "Oh fuck, what am I gonna do here?" He starts putting on his footy shorts, footy boots, and like a top. And he nudges her awake as he's doing it. She's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I got to go do a fitness test with my coach to see if I can play today. It's a big game. He wants to know if I can play early so he can make decisions about I've got a bad hamstring." She's like, "Oh, okay, cool." It's like, "Oh, fuck. I guess you better go. Like, I could be a while." So she gets up, gets changed. He walks with her, sees which way she's walking. He goes the other way, hides behind a fence, wait till she's out of sight, then runs back into bed. Bro, it's so funny.
So awkward.
Well, leaving the one night stand, it's a tricky whether you're trying to get them out of your bed or they're trying to leave yours.
I think you got to, if you're not feeling it and you want to get away, you got to pre-plant the seed for sure. Like tomorrow, something's going on, and then if you don't want to do that, I'm not doing that. But
Well,
you've got to pre-plant the exit strategy.
I think it's more respectful to make something up. I had this girl came over. She did sex with me. And she just gets up and goes, "I'm going." I'm like, "You don't want to stay?" She's like, "Yeah, nah." She just goes, "Yeah, nah." Walks out. I was
funny.
I was just like, felt so used. like, what?
In the
I'm like
shower.
gripping my fucking
French
blanket.
is just gripping himself with his frozen blanket.
It was really weird.
His Pokemon bed
Like,
sheets.
make something up. I was like, oh, you got something on tomorrow morning? She's like, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Must have been a
man.
good session.
That's gold. What's next?
That's it for the questions. We've got a conundrum.
Ooh.
Tom and Frenchie's Conundrum of the Week.
This is another one I've pulled from Reddit.
Hell yeah.
First date told me what to wear to meet him. So I'm a female, 24 years old, and have a date tonight at a pub near my apartment. I texted him a few hours ago and asked if we're still on for tonight, and his response was yes. Wear a red top and tight jeans. Like, what, Lamau? Is it just me, or is it this super weird? Do I cancel the date? I don't even own a red top.
Is it a blind date?
I would say it's probably off one of
Off
the
an
dating
app.
apps.
One of
Yeah.
the apps. Redtop.com.
Yeah.
Maybe it's off redtop.com. And
Then
like,
why the tight jeans?
oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not like carry a red rose so I know who you are. That's different. This guy's like, I want you to wear exactly what I tell you to. It's like a control thing.
Or maybe he's a bull.
And he
And
likes
he's
red.
attracted
Don't
to
they
the
not
red.
like
Yeah, he's
red?
like, I need to get it. I need to get it. He puts the horns up when he sees it. He's like, "Ah."
He's Spanish, yeah. Spanish matador.
What are your thoughts, Tom? What do you think? You think that's too much?
Literally a red flag, red shirt, red flag.
I don't know. I think it's
It's a controlling tactic. It's some kind of dom cuck bullshit. There's something weird going on.
I don't know. I think you could argue that often when you're showing a place, you don't know what the dress code is. So he's more mean to say top and jeans.
He said tight jeans.
Yeah, tight jeans.
Why the need for them to be tight?
Because he might have seen the pictures and be like, oh, she's thick already. I don't want to make her feel. Try to find baggy jeans with that ass? No, she's not going to be able to. I'll say
Why-
tight. I'll say tight. So then she's like, oh, I know she's got them.
All jeans are tight jeans. Why wouldn't he just say jeans then?
Yeah, it's obviously not ideal to say tight jeans.
Do you tell your girlfriend what to
maybe.
wear?
Oh yeah, definitely. every day. Well,
Do
only
you?
when she leaves the house.
What do you say?
Like, not in that.
Yeah.
Cover that face up.
I want you to show more.
No, I'm literally never. Like, I don't wear whatever.
Because
You,
Kanye is a bit like that. Have you heard that? Like, he kind of treats his girlfriends like weird fucking dolls. He tells them what to wear and, like,
But
real
all-
controlling in that way.
I don't know. Like, also I've had like girls like if you tell them like try to suggest what to wear, they'll wear something way worse. So just don't even press it. Do you know what I mean? But also, like, who cares what if that's what you want to wear? If they're like, do you think this looks good? I'm like, no, but like, just wear it. You know what I mean?
Do you say that?
Well, it's like you're not
It's real
really
good for their
dressing for what I
self-esteem.
think looks good. You're dressing for what? Like so my girlfriend will be like, oh, what shoes do you think goes with these? Like these ones or these? I'm like, oh, those shoes are better. She's like, oh, well, what do you ask my friend Cass? And she said those shoes. So I'm like, why'd you fucking ask then?
Yeah, true.
It's literally she just wants my opinion to do the opposite. So,
That's probably a good move by her.
well, if I
Do
tell
the opposite of what Frenchy says is probably a good move.
she tries to tell me what to wear, I'm like, well, I'm not going to listen to you because I obviously know fashion better than you. I've got 2 brand deals coming in for fashion stuff.
Really?
I swear.
Gucci?
Yeah, it's Gucci.
Yeah, wow.
Gucci.
You've come a long
And
way.
Ralph Lauren.
Fashion stuff, not just clothing. You sure it's not just clothing, Frenchy? Or you?
It's not your own merch.
It's not your own merch or just clothes?
Fashion.
T-shirts, maybe?
Fashion.
No, it's fashion.
Fashion.
Frenchy's going to be wearing a caftan.
Okay, well, let's reverse this situation.
Okay.
Yep.
She's messaged him. She goes, wear tight jeans and a red shirt.
Strange.
Yeah.
It's
Be
still
like-
strange.
I feel like if I was him, I'd be like, lol, I don't have a red shirt, but my jeans will be tight after seeing you. Erection. That's like a little compliment. She's like, oh, what a sweetheart. He's going to get a boner over me, which is a compliment to a girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he said as a joke. She's like, lol, I don't have a red top.
Yeah.
I'll hopefully there's a vegan protest and they throw blood on me if you like. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'd literally, if I was her, I'd be like, why the fuck are you telling me what to wear? Just
Yeah.
straight up.
no, but yeah, you are right, Tom. So Kanye's a controlling. There are some boyfriends who are like, A, you're not allowed to wear this outside, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and then B, even just try to dress them, which is just fucking weird.
And like they're not allowed to choose their friends. Like it just starts small, gets big.
You think it's a controlling thing. So don't ever... But there's a tricky one too, because then they want their man to be a bit assertive. Like picking the restaurant. Like, oh, come to this place at 8. That's the level. Then don't say what to wear.
Yeah.
Or how to walk. Like, oh,
But I think they
come
want-
skipping with a bow in your hair. Do you know
I
what
think
mean?
they don't want the man to do that every time. It's just not like have an opinion 50-50.
50-50? Yeah.
Like they don't want to be like, well, I don't want to go to that fucking restaurant. We go there every week. But you were assertive. Okay, I'm listening.
What about, is this a move? Okay.
Okay.
Waiter comes over. You be the waiter. I'm the guy.
Okay.
I'm the girl.
You're the girl.
Finally.
Come to take our order.
Hello. Can I take your order, please?
Yeah, I know what she wants. We'll get 2 margaritas, 2 steaks, 2 chippies. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hot or too much?
No, I like it.
It's kind of hot, wasn't it? It's kind of hot.
Oh, he's gone back on what he said.
There's like as what you said, 50-50 maybe, but there's a time where like taking control is a bit
In
hot.
reality, I would not like someone to fucking order for me.
It's a bit hot. What if he gets it right, but...
Well, that's different.
Psychic.
Yeah, psychic's
he's
cool.
done his research. He went on his LinkedIn. He interviewed her ex-boyfriends.
This is a first date. I'm actually a vegetarian. Steak.
Oh, you'll
Steak.
be getting the sausage later.
Vegan sausage.
Vegan sausage, yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I would say overall, don't go on a date.
No, fuck that.
It's a bad sign.
Or wear the exact opposite thing. Just wear
Yeah,
baggy
as a
jeans.
joke. That's funny. And then he'd be like, yo, she got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to be with that guy.
Nah.
Don't even waste your fucking time. Life's short.
Yeah, life's short.
And make out with the waiter.
Yeah.
Let's get into the fuck segment.
Oh, yeah.
Tom and Frenchy's fucked segment of the week.
So this week, we are doing the top un-Australian things you can do.
Celebrate Australia coming up. The
Australia coming up.
top
Australia Day.
Un-Australia. Yeah, that's the one. Top un-Australian things you can do.
All right, what are we thinking?
Play ice hockey. It's pretty un-Australian.
That's very un-Australian. Lacrosse as well. I'll put that in the same bracket. No one plays lacrosse here.
Okay, that's a slower start. Slower start.
I've written some down.
Okay, yeah. That's
So I've got one which is not waving in the rearview mirror.
oh yeah.
Oh, when you like overtake or let someone in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Someone lets you in, sorry.
There's a lot of road things that I think, would be Australian things to do. And also they happen in other countries. We're aware of this. But also, if someone doesn't do it, we'll think that's un-Australian, you motherfucker. So waving in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
Or country road, giving them the 2 fingers.
Yeah, the- on
little
the steering wheel.
on the
I've never
steering
heard
wheel.
of that.
Yeah.
on it? You're
have
on
you
Australian.
driven in like Northern Territory
Out
or
of
like
this-
somewhere where there's no cars around? Because you only see a car like once every hour.
Yeah.
So what, you give them the
You
fucking
just
Hunger
go-
Games?
Not Hunger Games. Give them the little barracuda. Yo. Nah, little 2 fingers off
Just
the
g'day.
steering wheel.
G'day.
Just any country town.
Just a little g'day.
Okay.
G'day, how you going? Just acknowledging them. Like, you can do it when, like, even just at Kangaroo Valley. Do you know what I mean? There's a bridge that's only 1 lane. And so you wait for the cars to come across the bridge. As they're coming across the bridge, I'll give them a little one of that.
But that's just like,
Pharmacy.
that's more of the rear vision one. That's not like a g'day.
Yeah,
That's a
g'day.
thank you for stopping.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. I'm glad I learned that. It's kind of like when you do the smile when you just see another bloke. You're just walking past and you kind of do that.
Yeah, that weird. It's like it's just like a straight line.
Like, yes, I'm here. You are here.
We're both here. We're both humans.
I'm not a threat.
I am a threat. But
Oh.
I'm playing like I'm not.
I like that.
Drinking Fosters.
Oh,
Yeah, that's un-Australian. Yeah, we can all agree on that. That's the most.
That weirded me out when I went over to England and they all drink it. I was like, what the fuck? This is meant to be our beer and I've never seen it before. It's all on tap. They're like, oh, delicious. You'll love this. It's like, it's not good.
Not for me. Not for me.
Drinking a shandy under the age of 55.
Yeah.
What's a shandy?
You don't know what a shandy is?
I do, but just explain it to me.
Beer and lemonade, 50-50.
I've had that, but yeah, I wouldn't order one. I've had it. Have you not had one?
I've had one.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
But he said under 50.
Okay.
You're allowed to have it.
Okay.
Eating a meat pie with a fork and knife.
Yeah, that's un-Australian. Yeah.
Even no sauce
we'll agree
weirds
with
me out.
that.
No tomato sauce is a
agree
bit
with that.
odd.
That is un-Australian.
Not calling your mate cunt.
Yeah. Oh, if someone doesn't say cunt, I'm not going to be like, you're un-Australian. But then I guess more like if people are like, not that word, then I'm like, that's un-Australian. You know the word. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That is so offensive.
So offensive. Well, that's un-Australian.
That's a cunt thing to say,
That's
isn't
cunt.
it?
Yeah, that's a little cunt move
Bit of a
by
cunt
you.
move by
Bit
you.
of a cunt move.
Make me feel stupid. You can't.
Refusing to neck your beer if people are chanting to do so.
Oh, yeah, that's
Isn't that the worst? Like,
un-Australian.
oh, no.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. No. And you see it at the
It's like,
cricket.
here's the Easter.
Yeah, you got to do it. You just got to suck it up and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's a good one.
I think that's the end of my list.
What about not enjoying casual racism?
Un-Australian, isn't it? Oh, bloody oath it is.
I'm sure there's lots more we haven't thought
trying
of.
to think of
Oh yeah, not knowing the castle quotes. Tell him he's dreaming.
Tell him he's dreaming.
Tell him you should open a shop. Alex doesn't know him right now. It's
I
un-Australian.
only know the dreaming one. Maybe
It's
Kath and Kim
un-Australian.
could go in there.
Or not knowing like Cold Chisel songs or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like when Working Class Man comes on, and if you're like, oh, what's this song? You're like, oh, that is fucking un-Australian.
True.
Working hard to make a living. Bad out of hell, I'll be eating Wuhan bowls. There we go.
Putting a shirt on, like if you go to the fish and chip shop at like to the beach, or putting your shoes back on.
Oh, shoes on at the beach. Oh my goodness. Shoes on at the beach or thongs on the sand, any of that shit.
Or even wearing sandals instead of like thongs.
Oh,
like the strap at the back is
right.
really un-Australian.
Yeah, 100%. Sandals.
Or
Oh,
Birkenstocks.
We should just describe Alex.
Having an earring.
Having an earring.
Just because Alex has one,
Yeah, no,
guys.
I got it.
Just
It
for the
was
listeners
good.
who can't see and the viewers who can't see
It
because
was-
he's got headphones
It
on.
was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Not enjoying the footy.
Yeah, that
What
is
a cricket.
un-Australian.
That's fucking un-Australian.
I don't enjoy it.
I know you don't. You're un-Australian motherfucker.
What else are we doing? This is it, isn't
I
it?
think that's
I
it.
think so.
That's it,
That was
guys.
a lovely podcast.
What a lovely day. Guys, there's still time to come and see Frenchy live.
And Tom live.
Yes, please come see me live. Melbourne Comedy. I need all the Melbourne support because I got a lot of tickets since my debut show and no one knows I do comedy and no one likes my videos. So if you could come along, that'd be nice. Otherwise, it'll be a
Tom-
madman in a room doing an
is
African
doing
dance.
23 shows in Melbourne. If you're within driving distance, you should check it out.
Please.
And I'm pretty sure since it's his first one, he'll be keen for drinks afterwards too.
After every 23 shows, yeah.
Most shows you do, on your first one, you're all excited and stuff. If he does a good show, he will
Well,
be. On
your-
shit shows, he won't be.
For your first shows, you were in your 20s.
Yeah, that's
though.
true. That's true.
Big difference.
Stitch up. He will at least say hello afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
definitely.
We can agree on that one.
We can agree on that.
Yeah, and he's also, if you can't make it to Melbourne, he's opening for
He
my
is.
show. So Tassie. Queensland,
Tassie,
WA coming
keen.
up, and a lot more New South Wales shows. Alex has got a OnlyFans starting. It's
Yeah.
all sandal porn. If you like your sandal
It's
porn,
all foot
check
shit.
him out.
Yeah. Do you want to plug it?
Yep. It is. What was the handle?
Toe out of hell.
Yeah.
At toe out of hell.
Toe out of hell, yeah. At Alex.
I got
has
toe
an
out of
earring.
hell. I'll be foot fetishing and something like that.
I'm trying to raise enough money for a foot transplant.
Wouldn't that be sick? That'd be a power move.
Yeah.
If you got really big feet, like
No
transplanted
one's
on.
done that, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Bro, I shook hands with someone that had real little hands the other day. I was going to talk to them about it, and I'm like, maybe they're self-conscious.
Oh, they would be.
Yeah.
That's not something a man feels happy about.
Hand transplant. Think about it. Anyway, have a great week. Have a great Invasion Day, Australia Day. We'll be back next week. We're in Tasmania this weekend. We'll have lots of stories for you.
God bless.
God bless.
Peace.